to know that I'm gonna miss your love the minute you walk out that door. Please don't go. Good morning.
Rock here.
Nancy here.
Please
Oh
don't
my
go.
God, I was
We're in
all
the house.
into that jam, especially when I was a teenager. I was like,
Please don't go.
I was like
Please
doing
don't
all
go.
like the
Please
dancing.
don't go. That song. The minute.
How's everybody
how
doing
is everybody
on
doing?
this Tuesday
Come
morning?
on, it's Tuesday.
Oh, it's such a beautiful morning, isn't
Everybody's
it?
alive as far as
Waking
I
up
know.
fresh and healthy and
Yeah, come
rested
on.
and oh,
Everybody's fine.
everybody's awesome.
Everybody's fine.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oop.
Come on.
There you go. This one I haven't had in a while because I couldn't find mint anywhere. I guess it, depending on the time of year.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it.
Oh my God, I thought I was lame.
Well, you are. You are. We're both lame.
Yeah. Bonjour, Laurie. Bonjour, Julie.
Hi, everybody.
Oh my God, I need
Hi,
to
everybody.
check my eye.
You need to get your eyes checked, and you don't have to get real close there.
I know. I can't see it. I can't see
It is
it.
pretty small. It is
can't
pretty
see
small.
So,
How's everybody's challenge doing?
how is everybody's challenge doing? How are you getting out of your own way?
Are you being a good person to yourself?
Are you? Yesterday was about overcoming those limiting beliefs.
Yeah.
Not giving in to your own limitations.
I can't do this because of this. I can't do it because of that. I'm too fat. I'm too skinny. I'm not smart. I'm too smart.
Yeah.
Whatever. All that shit.
Because I'm going to tell you, what drives me is that saying about how discipline weighs tons and regret. No, sorry. Discipline weighs ounces and regret weighs tons. That's what keeps me going, because I know that if I don't follow through, persevere through the challenging times, the hard times, I would totally feel super bad. And,
Well, yeah.
and
I'd rather do my best and fail than not try at all.
yeah, it's kind of like,
Because that's failing in itself.
forward,
It's failing in itself.
Yeah, failing forward.
Failing is the act of not trying.
That's true. That's the
all it
ultimate
is.
failure. That is the ultimate failure.
Nobody's expecting anything. Just do your best.
Show up.
Show the
Show up. Do your best, and have the intention of just being of service. Is really what it all comes down to.
Yeah.
In my case, anyway. I'm not sure.
Well, I think it's in everybody's case, right?
Right. Yeah. And today, I really want to talk about how you can get out of your own way through the power of vulnerability. A lot of people tend to hide their flaws because they don't want to be seen less than, you know?
They're afraid.
And
Well, we all are.
yeah, it's all about being loved and accepted. And oftentimes we hide our flaws. We don't want to, you don't want people to see our truest colors.
We're kind of born and raised that way.
Yeah,
in a way.
I would say so.
You gotta be the best. Strive for the best. Get the best notes. When you don't do as well, you're like, oh boy, I'm not the best.
No, exactly. And I've come to realize that it's actually when you're being able to be vulnerable with others.
Yeah.
It connects us to
100%,
humanity,
100%.
and a lot of people, it gives that space for others to share their real, authentic self. So if you can get over that ego and just being like, no, I need to share my real, authentic self, flaws and all, it would really help connect me to others where they can feel safe
100%.
sharing as well. I remember when I was a kid, because this stems from when your childhood.
Tell them.
I used to shave my forearms because I was too hairy, or I would wear long sleeve shirts. I didn't want people to see that.
Yeah.
I would often cut my bangs, cut my hair into a bangs, just because I didn't want people to see I have a scar here. And I had
Harry
trouble
Potter.
even up to this day. Well, I wouldn't say up to this day, but very more recent years, I would have trouble making eye contact in videos, especially because I have a lazy eye sometimes.
Sometimes. Rarely. Rarely.
So, you have those insecurities
Yeah.
that you're trying to hide when you're a kid. And then, of course, when you grow up, those insecurities mold into other insecurities.
They just compound interest.
Yeah, they compound, but they also
Snowballs.
they also shift into other things.
Yes.
For us, it was we were struggling financially, and I didn't want to people to know that. It was because it made me feel less of a person. Or even when I was going through my panic attacks, I didn't want nobody to notice that, because that would just make me feel like like a weak person, you know?
Yeah.
And like even like I still sometimes struggle with that. Like if I don't eat perfectly healthy or if I have a couple
Wow,
drinks,
come on.
then it's like I'm scared that people like will think like, well,
She's a phony.
She's a phony.
She's a phony,
She's a
everybody.
fake.
She's
She's
got
not
a life.
modeling. She's not modeling what she's preaching and stuff
It's
like
hilarious.
that. No, but it's all
I
those.
know,
We
I
all
know.
have those insecurities.
We all have those things. I have my own insecurities.
Of course.
You know, I don't cry. You know, I was born and raised not to cry because crying is for sissies. And you don't cry, and then you go so long without crying that it manifests itself in anger. And then, so I was doing all that,
Yeah.
being angry, and that seemed to be working out because it's like more acceptable for men to be angry.
Yeah, it's true.
But now it's not acceptable to be angry anymore. So I'm like, well, you created me. It's like, what do you want? Want me to
true.
cry,
It's
not
true.
cry, be angry, not be angry?
Yeah.
So it's like, I just accept myself for who I am.
Yeah.
I'm angry. Not all the time. I get angry.
No, but
But not all the time.
you're accepting, but you
I would
also
say-
want to do the work to
Yeah,
become a
I
better
would say
person.
that I get frustrated more. Not angry. It's not like, I don't punch stuff anymore.
There's different levels
Wow,
of
I
anger.
punch the punching bag every morning, but that's not the same thing.
No, it's actually a great outlet.
Yeah, I don't punch walls
I think
anymore.
a matter
Or windows.
when you're accepting things about yourself that
Yeah.
you used to resist, of course
Yeah.
it kind of persists. But if you can channel the energy into in a way that would serve you,
Yeah, it would be like having a conversation with her, and she'd be like, "Why are you so angry?" I'm not angry.
no, but it's right because when you were a kid, especially in your case, if you would cry and you were sexually abused, that would mean like more of the reason that maybe you're gay. You know, it's like I don't know that
Yeah, I
thought
just,
of
it
like
was
being
weird.
afraid to be
Yeah,
identified as a gay person because you allowed
yeah.
certain.
And that's
things to
another thing
happen.
that I kept, secret. That I don't tell many people.
Yeah,
Um,
and now you see it
that
as a
I'm a
service.
victim or I'm a survivor of sexual abuse, sexual assault.
Yeah,
It's one of those things that sometimes I'll be in a conversation with somebody, a new person, and we'll be talking. Oh, how's life going with you? And how's life going with you? I'm ready. I finished my book. Oh, what's it about? It's about my life around being sexually assaulted or abused. And the guy's like, the person's like, oh. I'm like, I'm sorry, I dropped that bomb on you. But everybody's got something. Everybody's got a story. You
yeah.
know?
And
Whether-
you'll often find that other people will actually share their own story
when you
share
open
your
up to
own
people and you're not vulnerable, like you just put it all, you lay all the cards on the table at the beginning.
Yeah.
People are like, whoa,
story. Yeah.
that's actually refreshing. I
Well, you're creating that space. for
well, I
them.
get a better response than I ever thought I would. I'm not getting the
Yeah.
I'm actually getting, really? Tell me more. I want to know more. What
Yeah.
happened?
Yeah. Because
getting
maybe
that.
it speaks to them in a way, right?
I want to know.
But here's the thing about vulnerability, and which I've learned. Not everybody's going to accept your vulnerability, and those people, you may want
Fuck 'em.
No, you may
What?
want to keep at
Nope.
an arm's length. I mean, one of my favorite person who I hold very dear to me, I had to keep at arm's length because there's no way I can share that vulnerability with her. Didn't feel safe.
No.
It felt condescending. It felt
Judgy.
It felt judgmental,
Yeah.
and that
Always
just
preaching.
and always felt like I wasn't enough. I wasn't good
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah,
I
you gotta
wasn't
stay away from
smart
those
enough. I wasn't old enough. I just kept
And often those people who are those types of people,
just about realizing that too.
often those people are the ones that need the work the most on themselves. They need to work the most on themselves. If they don't even see it. It's weird. It's a weird paradox.
It's true. It's
It's a
true.
weird paradigm, man.
And oftentimes those people will be people that are closest to you. Like for instance,
Your parents, like,
for, your
They're
parents.
the number
In my
one
instance,
people.
my sisters. Like it could be relatives. It could be your closest friends.
It
could
will
be
always be somebody close. It will almost never be a stranger.
Yeah.
Unless if it's those keyboard warriors who have the false security of being behind their keyboards.
Yeah.
But other than that, the average person you meet is very kind,
Yeah. Yeah.
very open,
Yeah.
because they don't know you,
Yeah.
right? They don't have. So what and they want to. They
Yeah.
want to learn.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm not saying a stranger
Well,
in a Walmart
that
wants
would
to
be-
know you, but like.
That would be part of today's challenge is to try to be vulnerable, either with yourself by
Yeah.
journaling or find somebody that you can be vulnerable with. It's super, super amazing when
Yeah.
it comes to getting out of your own way.
Yeah. liberating.
use it, and B, use it as a superpower.
It's very liberating.
It's very liberating. I'm gotta tell you, it's like my journey of realizing how my superpower is about vulnerability and sharing my flaws. I haven't shaved my arms in a long time.
And it shows. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Right in the feels.
Yeah.
Come on. I'm balding. Big deal.
Yeah. Hey,
Big
we
deal.
all have our flaws, guys. We all
Come
have our
on.
flaws.
Wrap it up.
So we want to wish you guys a happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Come on. Christmas almost here.
As always.
Okay, well, hold on. Sorry.
As always, we love you. We're thinking about you.
Take a cold shower.
We'll see you guys
Be a good
tomorrow
person.
morning.
Be vulnerable. Eat some fruit.
7:15.
Don't be a dickhead. Come on.